get it.
Yes, please. Yeah.
It's the final game of the penultimate rounds in NPL Victoria on a Saturday evening at CB Smith Reserve, and it is a big game for the hosts this evening. There's been quite a bit of drama at the bottom of the NPL Victoria table today. Brunswick Juventus hosting the Boroondara-Carey Eagles. My name's Adam Sarikoglu, pleased to be on the call for this one on the NPL Victoria YouTube channel. And obviously the bottom three's been shaken up a bit with the results coming through earlier today. Bentley Greens getting a win over Heidelberg United, now going 2 points ahead of Brunswick Juve coming into this particular clash this evening, and Calder United getting a point as well against Box Hill, right now equal on points with Brunswick Juve. Not much on the line for Boroondara at this point in the season. This is now their second game without Gabby Holler, the leading scorer in the league, obviously now attached with Perth Glory. It's an unchanged starting 11 for the team in purple this evening for Boroondara. Two changes for Brunswick Juventus. Sienna Gadari back in goal now, and Catherine Forte Otto comes into the starting 11 now and also takes on the captain's armband as well. Cindy Lay and Maggie Byrne go to the subs bench this evening for Brunswick Juventus. Looking forward to this one. It's a rather cool Saturday evening at CB Smith Reserve, and every point vital right now at the bottom of the table, and no doubt some of those results coming in today from both Bentley and Calder United will be ringing in the ears of Brunswick Juventus. Any points they can possibly get here tonight are going to be vital against the team with not really much on the line in Boroondara. They're in their normal purple on black kit, the traditional black and white stripes with the white shorts for Brunswick Juve. Armin Pavar is our referee. We are set to go. Round 21 in NPL Victoria coming to its conclusion here at CB Smith Reserve. And it is a big night for the team in black and white. And Rammel already getting involved early for Brunswick Juve. Forte Otto straight back into the starting 11. And already an early moment here. Brunswick Juventus are going to get a very early look at a corner. Paraskiva struggling to clear out for Boroondara. Karina Tolios will send in the first corner of the evening. Central ball from Tolios. She'll get a second look at it. Just sprays it toward the top of the area. Zara still struggling to clear out. They finally do. And the first Brunswick Juve attack is thwarted. Chance for the Eagles maybe to counter. Murphy sat and waited. Played back to Carmen, but under a bit of pressure. Does stay in play here. Boroondara ball. Stays in for Jasevsky, looking to combine here with Galetti. Ball coming in. Brunswick Juventus on the counter. The ball was intended for Rammel. Still fighting it out here. The assistance eventually comes. Papalia dispossessed. Tolios is Jasevsky in front of us, couldn't keep control of it. May well get it back here, but running into trouble was Galetti. Jasevsky now gets involved for Boroondara. Aquino with the long ball out wide, setting the task for Murphy. Bentley Greens. 2-1 win over Heidelberg United. Leapfrogs Bentley now above Brunswick Juventus on the table. Still at the bottom is Calder United. But equal on points right now with Brunswick Juventus. It is Sienna Kadari back in goal this evening. Gets in behind that one. No doubt there'll be a few watching here this evening, barracking for the team in purple. Seems we are set for some late drama among the bottom three in NPL Victoria. Final round 2 come. Saturday, 3 p.m. kickoffs for the final rounds. In the top flight and in a good position here. Aquino coming a fair way out. Gadari actually left it behind, then pounces back. Brunswick Juventus will get away with it. Gadari sending it toward midfield in the instant counter opportunity. It's Cooper. Still with Cooper. And getting a glove on it was Mossman. Flag going up now. Mia Mossman making a good save there. Both keepers involved early here at CB Smith. Kino's first touch just opens up that door for Alyssa Smith. Reclaimed by Kane. Rummel, how does it bounce? Lobbing ball, that's not going to test Mossman. Boroondara coming off a 1-0 win last week against FV Emerging. Kino scoring in the second half for that win. And for Brunswick Juventus, all their losses have come in chunks. After scoring points in each of their first 3 fixtures of the season, one win, 2 draws. Went on to lose their next 9. And right now on a 5-game losing streak as well. Another ball incoming here. Another dangerous situation. It was a nice ball in by Aquino. It's been the threat so far. They had numbers on the line. Smith looking to go back toward midfield. Only as far as Tolios. Jasevsky can't find a way through. Smith working on Galetti. Running away with it is Wild for Brunswick Juventus. Neat little body check there from Hundalis. Boroondara will take it away once more. Jasevsky now for the Eagles. Tolios applies some pressure. And wins the throw. Jasevsky. Gertz sending it into the air. Tolios involved again. Papalia. Paraskevas right there with Papalia. Last touch, Boroondara here. Tolios with another throw for Brunswick Juventus. Equal on points at the bottom of the table with Cordy United, who drew with Box Hill earlier today. A win for Bentley Greens against Heidelberg United. And the challenge now for Brunswick Juve is to ensure they're not the only team in the current bottom three to miss out on points. On the penultimate day of the regular season in NPL Victoria. Jasevsky. Ball for Aquino. Doesn't quite come off though. Up for grabs here. Forte Otto wins out for Brunswick Juventus. Through ball not coming off. Everything going through Aquino right now for Boroondara. Is the flag going to go up here? It does. Letting it go was Gertz. But Alan Turner was offside. There's some trouble here for Mossman. Falls on top of it in the end, peeling off her opponent. Here's Anastasia Rammel. Paraskevas for Boroondara. Kane gets it back into control for Brunswick Juventus. Now it's with Tori. Forte Otto. Tori sending it down the line. Jay with some work to do. Boroondara have looked dangerous on the counter so far. Murphy getting it back here. Two on one here for Brunswick Juve. Tolios going back the second time. It's been quite effective in that left wing back position so far. This is Karina Tolios. Smith. Central ball. Carmen picking it off for Boroondara. Paraskevas needing to find a way around Papalia. Tolios again. It's had the measure of Jasevsky so far. Jasevsky can make a run here though. Cutting across was Rosie Wild. Jasevsky not giving up the chase. Kino going into just make things a little hard for Tolios, who has yet another throw. Working it out was Papalia. Paraskevas had sat back and ended up with possession. Sophie Papalia successfully winning the throw here. Calls for a foul throw. Paraskevas once more for Boroondara. Tolios getting in front of Aquino. And they still ends up with it. The assist to Gertz, who flashed it out wide for Murphy. Boroondara have had a moment or two so far. Both keepers have been called upon already. They'll get the throw here. Boroondara have won 2 of their last 3. They'll have a big say in the relegation battle. They'll be hosting Bentley Greens on Saturday. Both teams, the final fixture of the season. Jasevsky. Lim. Now Paraskevas looking to send one through. Stays with Boroondara. Wicked bounce there for Jasevsky. Smith here. Jasevsky blocking the Tolios ball. Looking to avoid the corner. Looking to clamp down on this a little bit, the Eagles right now. Sustainable period of time. Up front for them. Paraskevas. Smith emerging. Rummel read the ball nicely. Moved it on quickly toward Cooper. But Hundalas gets in the way for Boroondara. It was, of course, Nicole Cooper who put Mia Mossman to an early test here earlier. 12 goals to her name this year. Ball's up for grabs here. Smith still. She finds the teammate, that's the key. Lim clearing out in the direction of Okino. Okino outnumbered though. Another chance for Brunswick Juventus. Is Smith onside? It may not matter. Flag goes up now. Just jumped the gun there with Alyssa Smith. Lim. Kino, the target. Had to play the role of defender there. As Tolios again regained for Brunswick UVA. Some miscommunication perhaps between Smith and Tolios. Papali not far away either. Now it's the hosts here, Brunswick Juventus, looking to establish a bit of a press here. And they've had a good couple of minutes. Looking to test Mia Mossman. Ball flashed out wide by Cooper. It was an awkward ball. While going on the retreat, Tori comes unstuck. We have a bouncing ball at midfield. limp. Not getting it close enough to Sophia Galetti. It is a Boroondara ball. Paraskevas. Josefsky looking to play on. Gertz with a real interesting ball for Aquino. And again, Gadari not falling on top of it first time. All's okay in the end. Gadari back starting tonight. It was Maggie Byrne in goal last week in the 6-2 shootout against Heidelberg United. Brunswick Juventus starting rounds 11 in 10th on the table, 11th as we speak. Courtesy of the Bentley Greens win today. It's that same opposition that Brunswick Juve lost to last week in Heidelberg. Josefsky, it's a good battle that one with Tolios right now. Back to Mia Mossman. Gonzalez. Paraskevas had a player on. Josefsky and Tolios will go at it once more. Wild happy to go back to Gadari. Gadari happy to go back to Wild. We'll start again with Mia Mossman. Gonzalez here. Josefsky and Tolios enjoying that battle. Dallas going down the line. Aquino again, the main target. Aquino had done well just to apply that pressure on Rosie Wild, but a foul was given away. Aquino, the one to watch right now. Scored the one and only goal against FV emerging last start. Gonzalez again. Spraying it into the fence. Karina Tolios told to get back behind the halfway line. It is Armin Pava, our referee this evening. First time ball from Gertz, and she's wanted to go first time on a few occasions and try to link up with Aquino. Taking it away is Cooper. Ever dangerous is Nicole Cooper. Ultimately pushed off it. All fair there in the eyes of Armin Pava. It's Murphy now for Boroondara. Advanced it nicely. It stays with the Eagles. Midway through this first half. Boroondara going to have a big say in how the bottom of the table shapes up. They'll end their season at home to Bentley Greens. Lakeside Stadium awaits Brunswick Juventus, a date with South. Just outside the area, Mossman clearing out. Back to safety. Brunswick Juve did have a nice cup run, got to the quarterfinals of the Nike Cup. Boroondara just sitting mid-table. Having lost Gabby Holler to the A-Leagues. So can Brunswick Juventus create something from the dead ball? Had a very early look at a corner this evening. It is Tolios who will send it toward the top of the box. The bad ball in. Dealt with by Turner. Boroondara ball. From Forte Otto, arguing the case. Farmin Paver just seeking some guidance on the call. Osman had to get rid of it quickly. Gonzalez. Here's a turnover opportunity. Smith feeding it through, then played back by Rammel. Forte Otto perhaps caught wrong-footed. That ball's going to sail past Okino. This is Kane for Brunswick Juventus. Sent toward the edge of the area. The flag's gone up a few times out on that side. It goes up this time on Sarah Kane. Wilds ball. Gertz now. Boroondara ball. Keno running away with it, but there was a foul. We do have a Brunswick Juve player down on the outer side. No bookings as of yet. I'm in Paver. This game could feature the league leader in yellow cards. Anna Leakopoulos on the bench this evening for Boroondara. He's picked up 5 yellows this year in NPL Victoria. That is number 1 in the league. Tolios did well. It's Smith. That next ball not connecting. Nicole Cooper not far away. Nosip on carriage, you can maybe hear him yelling, have a shot, have a shot. Just go for it. Best shot of the evening so far from Nicole Cooper. Mia Mossman was up to the task in goal for Boroondara. Such vital points that Brunswick Juve can't afford to lose this evening. At least one, if not the three, after Bentley was too good for Heidelberg earlier. It doesn't get much easier with South Melbourne up next. In the final round of the season, Mossman, first touch was way too heavy. Luckily recovered it. Did collide with Bramall. Here's the counter for Boroondara. Again, it's been a good, sustained little period from Brunswick Juventus. But Aquino is the threat for the team in purple. Outnumbered. And turns back over. Forte Otto. It's going to sail all the way through here. There may be a chance again. It's Rummel out there. The Brunswick Juve gave away the foul on Cassie Carmen. Tory. Back to Gidari in goal for Brunswick Juventus. This is Tory again. Forte Otto for Tory. Down the line ball. Again, the task has been set here for Rummel. Moving a little dangerously right now, Boroondara. Carmen, and then Turner perhaps misfiring. Ball sent in quickly. Off balance. Tolios trying to go once more in the direction of Papalia. Papalia now will win the corner. Seconds of the night coming up for Brunswick Juventus. Can they convert this little period with near dominance in this game onto the scoreboard? Second corner of the night for Tolios. May get a second look at it here. It's cleared away. Aquino. Tory. Plenty of congestion up front right now. Tolios will blaze one away. Some catching practice for Mia Mossman. Trying to play back. Galetti with a couple of touches here. Paraskevas down the line. Aquino was ever present there for Rosie Wild, sending him into the grandstand. Maria Aquino scoring her 7th goal for Boroondara this year in the win against the Emerging. From a roughly similar spot from where we saw Brunswick Juventus take a free kick from earlier in this half. Now Boroondara have a chance to try to make something happen with the dead ball. Haley Gertz and Jasiewski just lurking in behind, but Gertz will be the one here for Boroondara. Curling back. Aquino chasing it down for the Eagles. Outnumbered again though. Brunswick Juventus stave off the attack. Two teams that have had their moments so far. This is Alan Turner, Boroondara, looking to pick out Aquino. Has to go in again. Brunswick Juve win it back. So it's been a chaotic day in NPL Victoria. A Bentley result throwing things wide open in the bottom three. Calder United scoring a point against Box Hill. Brunswick Juve with South Melbourne to come, the one very much at risk at the moment. These are precious points on offer against Boroondara, who themselves have nothing really to play for the remainder of the season. Here's a chance for Papalia. Got it from Cooper. Bally coming. That was very close indeed. Mossman's going to get in behind it. Rummel, the one with the final opportunity. Galetti finally had some space to work in. Turner. Zara ball. Paver looking over to his assistant, looking for some assistance indeed on that call. Brunswick Juve have it go their way. It's the Nicole Cooper chance very early on in the piece that was well saved by Mossman. That was the key moment so far. Still 0-0 at CB Smith Reserve. Wild going central. Carmen retreating back to Mossman. This is Turner. Holds up. At the poise. Galetti. Gonzalez going down the line. Splits the middle between Jasevsky and Paraskevas. Tolios going back to Wild. Sent into the sky by Kane. Lim. Extra number for Boroondara. Papalia working hard though for Brunswick Juve. Tolios. Given away cheaply by Brunswick Juve. Lisa Smith unable to rein in the ball. Sicily Paraskevas here for Boroondara. Nearly did get all the way through to Aquino. Jasevsky, no one in the area, has to retreat back. With Tory for company. Finally does get it in. Gadari there for Brunswick Juventus. Shane Murphy. Still with Murphy. Being tracked back by Forte Otto. Some nasty contact from him. So Gertz looking to get involved here. And played it back, ball incoming now. Jasevsky's the one at the back. And a key moment here, open net, and she does put it away. Boroondara take a lead. Anna Jasevsky, 9th goal of the season. The gap at the back. And it was an easy finish in the end. And Boroondara take a lead here. Only a couple of minutes out from the half. Brunswick Juve, they've had sustained periods where they've had control, but they go down close to halftime. We'll reset for the kick-off here. That puts Brunswick Juventus well and truly on the back foot now. They do not want to be the only team in the bottom three to not score points in this penultimate round of NPL Victoria. Currently equal on points with Calder United. Leapfrogged by Bentley Greens after their win against Heidelberg earlier today. How's the response in the direction of Papalia here? Has been threatening on that left side, Papalia, so far. This is Tolios for Brunswick Juve. Just getting a boot in Aquino. Going back to help out. Gonzalez going down the line. Aquino now. Hold it nicely. Jasevsky, the scorer, may have a chance to double up here. Got it on the right side of Tori, then played it back. Gazari did well to get in behind it. And it stays 1-0. Haven't had any indication from the fourth official just yet. Paraskevas for Boroondara. Brunswick Juve ball. Looking for a late chance to equalise going into the sheds at half time. Smith. Wedged between a couple of Boroondara players. Got a key boot in there to advance it forward in the direction of Rummel. There was a foul given away though. Jasevsky's goal, the difference so far. A one-on-one battle, which we're about to see here with Tolios, has been fascinating to watch so far. Jasevsky now with the upper hand with that goal. Wild maybe bring Jasevsky down. Wild kept at it. Midfield ball. Kane. Sent out wide for Cooper. Wants to go toward the near post. Both Smith and Rummel were waiting. There's a miss hit though. Brunswick Juventus 0. Boroondara 1. Jasewski, the goal scorer. And a great ball for Galetti, under a bit of pressure. Boroondara have had their issue or two trying to clear out from the back so far in this first half. But they have been good though. That is the counter-attack, and we see another one here. Jasewski and Aquino running back into the area. Jasewski will go back to retrieve it. Back outside the area. Tolios there with her again. Papalia mistiming her ball. Galetti tried to retrieve. Papalia stayed with it. Gonzalez here for Boroondara. Gertz. Aquino. Jasewski. Gertz deciding to blaze away. I don't actually have the luxury of the time clock here at CB Smith, so apologies. I don't actually know where we're at on the clock right now, but half-time certainly approaching. Aquino looking to double the lead. This is a big chance. Went straight at Sienna Gidari. Should have done better. It stays 1-0. Looks like we will get one additional minute at the end of the 45. Two options in the box here, although Mossman has to be put to the test. He gives away the corner. The shot coming from Sarah Kane. One last look at a corner before half-time for Brunswick Juventus. Tolios will take it. One last chance to equalise. For Brunswick Juventus. Ball incoming, and Papali was right there, so was Mossman getting on top of it. That was a dangerous moment. Mia Mossman's sheets, he's still clean for Boroondara. Halfway there at CB Smith Reserve. Jasewski with the goal for Boroondara. And it's a 1-0 lead for the visitors at half-time. Stay with us on the NPL Victoria YouTube channel. Welcome back to CB Smith Reserve. It's the final game of round 21 in NPL Victoria. Jasevsky, this player here, sending it in now. He's the one and only scorer out here, a 1-0 lead for Boroondara over Brunswick Juventus. And we have had a halftime substitution that we'll inform you of shortly from Brunswick Juve. Emily Keppens is on for Anastasia Rammel. So first half, or half-time substitution from Josip Carrick. Already getting some early touches is Keppens. You're joining us for the first time with what happens around NPL Victoria today. This is a crucial second half for Brunswick Juventus. In that three-way relegation battle right now, we'll just stay with play for the moment. It's Cooper sending in a somewhat dangerous ball there. Papalia has been a threat up front. There's some light rain falling at the moment now as well over CB Smith Reserve. So Brunswick Juventus right now, second last on the table. Now equal on points with Cordia United, who snared a point today in a draw with Box Hill. Bentley Greens going above Brunswick Juventus. They scored a 2-1 win over Heidelberg United. Which means right now, unless we see the fight back from Brunswick Juventus, they'll be the only team today in that bottom three to come away without points. That's how it stands right now. But we have a corner. They've had a few so far. Tolios sending in another ball, and the header, it was a free header on the follow-up. It's gone over the bar, and that should be 1-1. They had two great chances there, Brunswick Juventus. Was there some contact between Mossman and maybe Kane or Cooper? One of the two for Brunswick Juventus. All's okay. Was Nicole Cooper. Mossman, he made a meal of that. And again, Boroondara not making things easy when they clear out. But on the counter is where they have excelled. Jasevsky again. Aquino, can she double the lead? Aquino, blocked ball. On the follow-up, that's also over the crossbar. Jasevsky. Two early looks at goal that have gone over so far in this second half already. Had these moments in the first as well, in the first 5 or so minutes. Both keepers getting involved quickly. Keppens gives it away here. New player out there. On for Rammel. Turner's throw in the direction of Gertz. Gertz had one blaze away late in the first half from a fair distance. Turner down the line. That was the instruction from teammates. Take two for Alan Turner. Alan Turner needing to take a few steps back. Boroondara ball. Alan Turner again. Shane Murphy, the target, gets away from it. Natalie Chaya here for Brunswick Juventus. Little flick on. Cooper still with one of the best chances we've seen in this game so far. Drew a good save from Mia Mossman. First time ball from Kane. Dallas was there for Boroondara. Now Carmen underneath it. Kane. A bad ball for Papalia, looking to go first time. No worries for Mia Mossman. Could be on for player of the match honours so far, Mia Mossman. Sienna Guattari in goal here for Brunswick Juventus. Turner. First time ball from Carmen for Turner as we see Tori going over. Ali Tori over behind for Wild. Direct ball for Cooper. Kemmons trying to get involved. Subbed on at half time. Anastasia Rummel. Kemmons, that's a great ball. Papalia doesn't get the power behind it. What a ball that was. The supporters here knew that was a quality ball coming in. But still a deficit to chase for Brunswick Juventus. Stays like this, they'll be second last on the table. Going into their final fixture of the season away to South Melbourne. Plenty on the line for Brunswick Juventus. Not really much at all for Boroondara. Just looking to ruin seasons. They've got Bentley Greens up next. Saturday 3 p.m. kickoffs for the final rounds of NPL Victoria this season. Of course, on the men's side of things, 3 p.m. kickoffs tomorrow in the final round in NPL Victoria. All of it here on the NPL Victoria YouTube channel. Chaya. Lim getting in the way for Boroondara, then gets possession. Aquino gives it up. Forte Otto. Tori. Rosie Wild. Kino staying with her. Forte Otto again. Tori. Kane. Wild. Ali Tori. Well kept in by Kempens. Had some good little moments since coming on at half time. And Emily Kempens sent the ball in here. Took a deflection on the way through from Turner. Having an impact is the sub. Throw from Chaya. Little hip and shoulder for Forte Otto. Tolios will come over to take this corner. Preferred set piece taker actually receives the short ball here. Will send it in from a bit closer. It'll be a goal kick. They're threatening at the moment, Brunswick Juventus. They had little passages like this throughout the first half, unable to capitalise. When the goal did come for Jasewski, it felt like it was just a little bit against the flow. Certainly, at certain stages, Boroondara would have won some momentum for much of the first half. Cooper, first time ball blocked by Lim. It's going to come back to Chea. Back in Natalie Chea's direction. Is there a handball there, maybe? No. Armin Pava letting it all go. And here's a counter-attack as Aquino sending it too much in the direction of Siena Gadari. Just keen to get it moving though, Correa Aquino. Kepens. Cooper. Not the best chance of this game so far. Unable to assist one through to a teammate. On the follow-up though, how does it bend back? Yeah, Mossman had all sorts of issues dealing with it. And it is a corner. Now the two best chances of this game for Brunswick Juventus off the boot of Nicole Cooper. And yet another corner for Karina Tolios. Mossman advancing toward the front of the pack, sending it back over the line. Back at the feet of Tolios. Another corner starting to stack up for Brunswick Juventus. This one's miscued. Jasevsky there to deal with it. Kane from long range. Mossman didn't quite know what to do with it. Papali is there as well. And again, Mossman somehow keeping the sheet clean. They are putting on all sorts of pressure right now, Brunswick Juventus. But for now, no equaliser. Pava.
Taking the mickey out of you.
Just
Actually taking the mickey out of you, mate. Fuck off. Honestly.
not happy at the moment with
He's taking the mickey out of your
equipment.
authority.
Maybe for Machine Murphy. Not exactly sure what's going on there. Being sent to the sideline. She's actually just been subbed out. Got sent to the far side. Ball incoming from Tolios. Didn't actually note that there was a sub out on the outer side. So, yeah, that looks to be confirmed now. That was just a substitution. I was a bit confused as to what exactly was going on there. Confirm the new player out there when we can. Turn up. Kepens. It's had an amazing impact since coming on. Awkward bounce for Papalia. New player out there is Leokopoulos for Boroondara. First change of the night for John Kyrgios. There will be another change now for Brunswick Juventus. We're going to see Cindy Lay coming on for Sophie Papalia. I must say, slightly surprised by that because Papalia has been very, very dangerous. The subs are now coming in. Corner here. Again, Armin Pava relying on his assistant for the final call. Starting to lose count of how many corners Brunswick Juventus have been able to generate. The one key start that matters is a 1-0 lead right now for Boroondara. Another Tolios corner. Another chance in the air. The turn from Cooper. They still can't capitalise. Brunswick Juve Jasevsky on the counter for Boroondara. Only as far as Kane. Blocks ball. Jasevsky. No teammate ahead right now. Sending it out wide. Gertz. It's yet another moment where Gertz has just blazed away, perhaps a little carelessly. Nothing coming. I think there was a keynote. Clear handball there. Maybe not far off being card-worthy. No booking. Boroondara free kick. Any doubling of the lead here is going to hurt deep for Brunswick Juventus, given the start to this second half that they've had. Beyond an hour, and it's 1-0 Boroondara's way. Aquino, the volley into the neighbourhood. Free football for a Faulkner resident. Now behind the fence. Kane. Cooper, first touch just allowing herself a bit more space, and then sends one over the top. Analiakopoulos was there. Boroondara. It's Tolios. A great start to this game. Kane was making the run. Again, nothing coming for Brunswick Juve. If they can't score, it could be a very costly day for Brunswick Juventus. And relegation rivals, both scoring points today. Bentley Greens and Calder United. Tory. Sevsky, out it goes. Boroondara ball. There's just some tension in this crowd now. It was a good sustained period to start this second half where Mia Mossman in goal for Boroondara was under all sorts of pressure. Letty giving away the foul. Free kick for Tolios here for Brunswick Juventus. It's long and direct. Gertz there for Boroondara. Aquino now. Advancing beyond halfway. Aquino, some nifty work before sending it to Jasevsky. Tolios outdoes Jasevsky on this occasion. What a battle that has been all night long. Brunswick Juve looking to counter again. The 1-2 here. Cooper has had some chances. Mossman. It was too direct in the direction of Mia Mossman. She may have just hurt herself here after yet again denying Nicole Cooper. Not the best chance Nicole Cooper's been able to generate so far tonight. Where does the equaliser come from for Brunswick UVic? Aquino with the leg speed here. Wild just gets the boot in. But Aquino was seriously threatening that. This is Cassie Carmen. Lim. Cindy Lay looking to have some impact. It's being subbed in. Aquino. Surrounded by defenders. Still Aquino. Still Aquino. Couldn't fire the shot away. Kepitz. Took some body contact. Only went as far as Carmen. Cooper, no one ahead. May was caught behind. Leokopoulos sent it away. Natalie Chaya here for Brunswick UVic. That was, I'll be honest, a bit of a cynical foul. And now we're going to see a booking, I think, for Angeliki Gonzalez for booting the ball away. That's a booking. Angeliki Gonzalez. Angeliki Gonzalez going into the book. The challenge itself was right on the edge and some time wasting after that. Another set piece here for Tolios. They've been peppering throughout this second half, Brunswick Juventus. What can Tolios set up here? There was half a moment there. Lay now took a little deflection on the way through. No power behind it. Lay out there now, did get the start last week against Heidelberg United. Something this evening for Sophie Papalia. There's a feeling in this crowd that's here in the grandstand that there's an equaliser in this Brunswick UVic team. Ooh, that was big contact. Leokopoulos dealing out the punishment. Gadari. Mossman has to clear out. Anna Leokopoulos, as we mentioned, the most booked player in NPL Victoria this year. Was some serious body checking. Did Karma give away a potential penalty? Armin Pavas says no. It's intensifying at CB Smith Reserve. Cassie Carmen was the one. Wow. Throw towards Lay. Kane. Tolios blazing away from downtown. One 1-0 right now. Right now it does feel like 1-1's a stronger likelihood than 2-0. Juve have had a good second half. And here is a big moment late. That's not going to test Mia Mossman. Hands in the air for Cooper. She's had two key moments in this game that ultimately didn't get past Mia Mossman. Boroondara ball. As much as Natalie Chaya wants to claim it for Brunswick Juve. Cassie Cowman. This is a neat throw for Aquino. Carmen. Sent forward by Smith. Kane. Looking to pick out Lay. Paraskevas there for Boroondara. Deflected ball in. Couple of headers, Gertz and Turner. Still with the aerial ball for now. Kepens, can she get to the right positioning? She can't. There's Kane on the retreat. Chaya's ball in, then played on. Dangerous times again in the Boroondara area. And that felt like a little act of desperation. The clock keeps on ticking here. Still plenty of time. Kane. Lay. Kane, this is a decent look. And some late pressure coming across from Hundales. Did very well. May well have been fouled. Play will have to stop here. And some medical attention for Angeliki. Hundales was booked earlier in this second half. That was a key act in blocking that shot. Nothing on target in the end. We've got a little break in play. Brunswick Juventus well on top, but not on the scoreboard. They have owned this second half so far, for the most part. This will be an extended little break. I wonder if we'll see any action with the fourth official on the sideline. Looks like there may be a sub coming on soon for Brunswick Juve. May well be a triple change. It looks like it will be a triple change here. Natalie Grimer and Sarah Danucci will be part of this move. Confirm the third sub when we can. It's Grimer and Danucci on. So the bench is being cleared out here. Still Hundales being attended to. This may well be a situation where we need a stretcher. This could be a forced move as well for John Kyrgios. And it's going to be at least one change here. Hundales has just gotten up now, looking very ginger. That might be her night done, especially having been booked earlier. So the subs are coming left, right and centre right now. And Dallas looks like she's done for tonight. It will be a corner once we restart. Zoe Bennett is coming on for the Eagles. Changes galore. 4 new players out here since we last saw some action. Here's the corner from Tolios. Aquino at the front post. Tolios will get a second chance. It's a high ball. It's a dangerous ball. How does it sit? Mossman again falls on top of it. It may well have been a foul anyway. Now Mia Mossman may require some attention potentially, which will be okay. Yep, no dramas in the end. Dallas is out of the game now. Sent it to the sky by Wild. Galetti giving a touch for Boroondara. Josie Lonsdale, who has also come on for Brunswick Juventus. And the corners keep on snacking up for Brunswick Juve. Here's another one. They've created some dangerous moments from these corners. Kane sends another one in. It took a deflection. Mia Mossman's sheet is still clean. Another move coming from John Kyrgios and Boroondara. Bench is being cleared out here at CB Smith Reserve. Kane. Keppins with some space on the right side. Goes first time. Head in hands. As an opportunity squandered. Still time, though. At least 1 point would be so handy right now for Brunswick Juventus. Points for Bentley. Points for Calder United today. None so far for Brunswick Juve. Calder United getting 1 point in the draw with Box Hill. Not a bad ball here. They go first time here, Cooper. Lonsdale in the area. What do you know? Another corner for Brunswick Juventus. It's a fairly rushed ball just at the back post. It's gone over the top, and we saw Grimer back there. Ilka Gregory is going to be the new player out there for the Eagles, and Sophia Galetti's night is over. So both benches being cleared out here. Just a touch under 11 minutes left in regulation. It's season on the line stuff right now for Brunswick Juventus. Nothing on the line for Boroondara. They're just trying to play spoiler. They've done a fair job at that so far. They'll host Bentley on the final day of the season. Brunswick Juventus going to Lakeside for a date with South Melbourne. Carmen's ball, a dangerous one here. Cooper wasn't far away. They get away with it, Boroondara. Ref for a forward for the Eagles. Didn't last too long. Second look here. Danucci. Grimer all the way back to Gadari. Grimer will sit and wait and eventually go out toward Lonsdale. Lays there as well for Brunswick Juventus. Cooper had some space as well. It ends up in the gloves of Mossman yet again. They had the outnumber. Brunswick Juventus. How have they not scored? Things are getting tense here at CB Smith right now. Aquino gave up on it. And Gadari, what's happened here? Wake up now. What's just some shenanigans going on inside the box here? Gadari is going to claim it eventually and just blaze away. Bouncing ball for Lay. Lim there, Lay sending it in direction of Kemmins. Chance now for Kepitz. As it has been since the 38th minute. Brunswick Juventus 0, Boroondara 1. Keppins again. A bad ball centrally. Carmen clearing out, only as far as Kane. Cooper trying to fashion something for Tolios. It didn't work out. 8 minutes left in regulation. Aquino just got away from her. Wild did well. But Boroondara can go once more. Gertz couldn't use the space, or lack thereof. Perhaps was what caught her out. Tolios has been very, very good. So that's a great ball for Kane. And again, not making the most of the opportunities right now. Brunswick Juventus. Now time is becoming an issue, especially if they want all 3 points. Aquino, it gets away from her. It's unbelievable the amount of corners that Brunswick Juventus have been able to stack up tonight to no avail. Mia Mossman has been outstanding in goal for Boroondara. It was that key save very early in the game. Nicole Cooper sent a wonderful chance on target. Mossman was there to save it for Boroondara. That could well be the key moment in this game, other than the goal from Jasewski. Carmen, another key moment was where perhaps she fouled in the area, and a lot of calls for a penalty that went unheard. This one's full of drama right now. The crowd here really into it. It's edge of your seat stuff. Tolios goes to work. Lonsdale. Little back flick. Ball incoming, not far away from Lay. Mossman falls on top of it. Wild going back to Gadari. That wasn't a great ball. Just saving it was Tolios. Now Wild's under some pressure from Aquino. Tolios back to Wildale. We'll work it out, Juve. Towards midfield we go. Little rush there, Kane. Lonsdale leaving it for Lay. It falls back. Carmen. Paraskevas, it gets away from her. Another little win for Brunswick Juventus. Equal bottom on points right now with Carey United. Start of the day, 10th on the table, currently 11th. Another throw here. This is Lonsdale. Wild. Lay's asking for it in the area. It's coming her way. Mossman will take the grab. Boroondara are doing so well here to stave off these repeated attacks right now. There would be moments where Brunswick Juve should have found the back of the net and didn't. Every one of these little moments right now, season defining. Just a touch over 3 minutes left in regulation. There will be some time added on. We've had some injuries in the second half. Brunswick Juventus could well get a look at a decent 4 or 5 minutes at the end of the 90. Every second will count. What can Cooper fashion here? Lay, there was no one ahead. Leokopoulos under some pressure. Jasewski down the line. Aquino playing on. Offside call. John Kyrgios finding that one to be questionable. If Brunswick Juventus get all 3 points, it's a guaranteed finish above Carey United. They keep on pressing. Tolios was forced to retreat, went out, heavy contact. That was all let go. Aquino has no one ahead. Has to do it all herself. Wild applies the pressure. Gadari will get it back. Just go in the direction of Danucci. That wasn't a bad ball. Lay. Mossman. At the top of the area. Lay was right there. Gets back now as Kane emerges. Lim got in the way. Boroondara ball again. The goal they did score was somewhat against the flow. They get another one now. It would be completely against the flow of this second half. It has been all Brunswick Juventus. And it would be a hammer blow for the home team. We're 30 seconds away from reaching the 90. The fourth official adjusts his board and we wait to see how long left. It looks like it may be 5 additional minutes for Brunswick Juventus. 5 minutes confirmed. It's nearly going to fall dangerously here for Aquino. Play continues. Lay had a bit of time to guide it on through. Smith sending it out wide. The target of that ball was Keppins. Lay. Boroondara got 3 numbers here. They will work it out. Gert sending it forward. Aquino leads this foot race against Wild. Nothing available to her, though. Will have to go herself, Aquino. Wild did very well. Another attack here, but Smith's ball wasn't great. Jasewski here. It's her goal that separates these two right now. Lim. Interesting ball, that one. And again. Outnumbered. Keppins did well. Cindy Lay tried to thread one through to Lonsdale. Lonsdale's shirt was pulled, but the whistle goes. It did cross the line, but it's still a 1-0 lead for Boroondara. Desperate times. 5 minutes allowed, 2 of them have elapsed. Bentley Green's got the win against Heidelberg United earlier. A draw for Calder United against Box Hill. Brunswick Juventus staring down the barrel of being the only team in the bottom 3 not to score any points here today in the penultimate rounds of the season. But there's still time. Cicely Paraskevas will not be in any particular rush here. More seconds off the clock. Aquino will just play around in the corner. Sends it out for a goal kick. We have 2 minutes left of the 5 allowed. Three points no longer on offer for Brunswick Juventus, but maybe one. Right now, it's none. And they are equal on points as we speak with Calder United at the bottom of the table. Lim trying to set up Gregory. Goal kick. This has been a good couple of minutes for Boroondara. The second half dominated by Brunswick Juventus. Lonsdale. Cindy Lay. Dealt with by Carmen twice. It goes past everyone. Danucci chasing it down. There were 5 minutes added on. And 4.5 of those are gone. This is it for Brunswick Juventus. South Melbourne on the final day of the season for them. Bentley Greens will be playing against these Boroondara-Carey Eagles on the final day of the season. Saturday, 3 p.m. kickoffs for round 22 in NPL Victoria. Here we go. Kepitz has to go first time here. Mossman got a glove to it. This is it. Whistle goes. Mossman down. A Brunswick Juventus attacker down as well. We've gone beyond the 5 minutes. And we have one player from each side down as we speak. And no final whistle. Mia Mossman has had an outstanding night in goal. Surely gets the player of the match honours. No matter what happens from here. Nicole Cooper giving her the most headaches throughout the evening. It's looking like a 1-0 win for Boroondara. Key winners today in this relegation battle, Bentley Greens, if this result stands. Everyone else, or everyone now back up on their feet. It's been an entertaining night here. Brunswick Juventus have been so brave. Boroondara may well have their measure. This is it for Brunswick Juve. They'll get a throw here. Sarah Danucci. Lonsdale presenting up. Lonsdale's ball. That's not bad for Kane. But getting in the way was Turner for Boroondara. Aquino. More seconds off the clock. We've gone 2 minutes beyond the 5 allowed. That's it. Boroondara get the win here. Anna Jaszewski, the scorer, in the 39th minute. And as much as Brunswick Juventus pressed throughout that second half, they could not find the equaliser. And are equal on points with Calder United at the bottom of the table with a round to play. They'll be going to South Melbourne on Saturday. Boroondara take on Bentley Greens. That's us done from CB Smith Reserve. Round 21 in the books in NPL Victoria. Brunswick Juventus 0, Boroondara 1.